problem. I've got really good aim. Then they find out how hard it is to like cap flags and tribes. The new map, everybody, it's Temple. Temple.
Well, one thing that sets Tribes apart from other games is that it has a much higher skill ceiling. I think that's what draws a lot of people to it as well.
Oh man, this map is massive. I'm zooming around at the max speed for a spectator, and I can't even like go anywhere. I feel like I'm in molasses because it's so big. I love this map. It's got some really good, interesting routes you can run. It's got great hills for it. Very cool aesthetic. With lava skulls and waterfalls. Oh, I'm in love. I love things that are shiny and new, and Tribes maps are no different.
Yeah,
which
is
good.
So big. It's a huge map compared to the others.
I can't wait to see a flag carrier get that high to the ceiling with the flag and just be like sailing home over that volcano. That's like action movie stuff.
I've heard rumors of 400-kilometer-an-hour grabs on this map, so I hope somebody does that.
Yep, definitely possible. Look at those hills. Prototype's already looking for the early grab. Sort of bails out when he sees all the defense that Boss has.
Straight into the force field at 170 kilometers
Not
an
the
hour.
best bailout, but he was trying. Hunt's is sort of hanging back, trying to spam grenades because he doesn't want to run into that defense that English was running either.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if this map is too big for an 8v8. Well, it seems to take a long time for these players to get over to the other side of the map.
Well, I mean, it's comparable to Kata, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all about the hills, man. The good hills will give you the speed you need to cross the distance.
DJ Faith coming in by himself here.
I wonder if any of these teams have even played this map today in preparation for this match.
Well, I told Flopsy and Mopsy about it about an hour before they played, and I don't think they'd seen it yet. So I think this is brand new to everyone.
F-Huck, as noted, is trying to coordinate his attack with his clearers here, Nemesis and Hunts. Sand is cleared for the moment. There he goes, off to the races with that flag. The first snipe from Gogito misses. It's going to be up to, yeah, he misses the second one, I think.
One last.
F-Huck is in pretty good shape. Really got to get a concerted effort from Thanatos here to get the flag moving away from Nazman.
Yeah, and there's no one really there for the grab.
It's just Prototype having a little, spat with Silver Star here, Sunfire. So yeah, for early lead for Boss, who have now taken 2 maps in a row, they've got a lot of momentum here. Obviously, I'm sure Thanatos is kind of frustrated. They want to, get their game going, but they can't. Mopsy hangs back. He doesn't like the look of that flag stand. It's really tricky, I think.
It's interesting to see him push forward. He's definitely an LD player. So it's cool to see Thanatos switching up their game a little bit.
Well, I mean, I looked at the flag stand earlier, and then I was like, wow, that's kind of a tricky flag stand, but it also has that crazy ramp you can do cool flag hyping tricks with.
Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to think of stuff we can judge these guys about.
Well, again, they're running an infiltrator on the Boss side, but there's none for Thanatos. They do have a brute out. I'm not sure if that's their generator offense or what, but that's obviously kind of unusual to see any brute in any comp play.
Yeah, and this time we see Thanatos is running 2 technicians, so I guess they're really focused on keeping up their assets this time, even though we see some of the turrets and their generators down. Are they repairing?
Speaking of, there was for the generator offense talking about, the brute possibly was killing the generator, which is down now. The Thanatos generator is down.
Nice
and
clearing by Boss.
Trying to clear, but I don't see any cappers quite in range.
Yeah, not sure what they're doing there.
DJ Faith passing overhead, Rat Nemesis as he comes into attack. Again, 1 sentinel per team, 1 technician on Thanatos, and 2 on Boss. They're really playing the base game, which is kind of a big change for Tribes Ascend.
Yeah. I'd just like to make a note on what we just saw there. If you play LO, guys, please make sure you stay alive as long as possible. Your goal is to clear the flag when your capper is coming.
Well, even better, plan your attack so you arrive at this awkward timing for the defense where they have to deal with you. They're looking for cappers at the same time.
Definitely, definitely.
Here comes Angry Smurf. What's he gonna do? They've really been hanging back in the flag stand, kind of scared of what they see. The turrets are all over him. He's just not got a good run here. Slips down the thing and dies to one of the mines.
F-Huck gets away with that. Great speed, 300.
I'm not sure if F-Huck is a renamed player or what. I don't remember seeing him on the Boss roster before.
Yeah, he is. He was in the friends list, and I have no idea who he is. So,
so I'll have to ask that question later.
I tried. I don't think he's given it up. Nice cap there by Epoch, though. Great speed. Really good to see.
The tribe smurfing is already in full force,
Yeah.
and it's only open beta.
Such fond
Prototype
memories.
and Fury are both killed by those nasty base turrets.
Yeah, Thanatos is having some troubles cracking this. It just seems like everything from boss is up.
Well, look at how hard it is to attack some of those installations. There's a terrain advantage there. It's high ground. There's blockages in the way.
Yeah, running 2 brutes is an interesting choice. I've never really seen any other teams use the brutes before. Hunt gets rid of the
Hunt's is
flag.
running the same route that F-Huck was, and he is now in pretty good territory. FQG was looking for him in the volcano, but again, already halfway home, more than.
Yeah, and he can absorb 2 snipes here anyway, so unless they can get an E-grab, which it doesn't look like anyone's in position for that. Yeah, nice cap.
I would say that this is kind of, it's not really about, they saw the map more times today. Boss has got more experience and more comfort playing with each other. That's why they're able to dominate on a new map, new material, just out of the middle of nowhere. So we're seeing a new
F-Huck,
same route, the only route that they really know, I think. But I do want to see, perhaps them run one of the goofy routes with the tunnels or whatever. But again, it's going to be a 4-point game here in a second.
Yeah.
Unless
4
Ivan
caps.
here goes for it. Come on, Ivan. Last chance.
Get it.
Come on, Bubby. Get it.
E-grab.
Good.
Thank you.
Good boy. You did it. I mean, you have to do that. It's your last chance to stop the play and give your team more time.
100%. And teams should be calling out E-grabs by when the capper is at half so that the offense have a lot of time to get in there for it.
I know the losing team is generally always very, yelling at each other on their voice comm to say, hey, do this right. Do it better. We're losing. I'm mad at you now. I don't know how he supposed this flag. He's got guys all over him. And a sliver of health up. Finally he goes down to a bullet. Fuhrer is
Angry
there to
Smurf,
return.
though. Nice pickup.
Oh, no. Fuhrer. There's turrets up shooting him. And Nazman is there with that deadly chain gun.
This map is huge. This is absolutely gigantic.
I like big maps.
Yeah,
like
no,
big
it's great.
maps. So Angry Smurf is, like I said, keeping that flag alive in Pathfinder. And
look at the height on Angry Smurf, though. Like, that's awesome.
What will happen here? Will he flip back into the wall? No? Okay, almost. Crosses disc with Hunt's
No
little
Kiwis
joust
this
there.
game.
And Nemesis is there on the chain gun duty with the little infiltrator pistol.
He makes it back. Nice work by Thanatos. That was a great midfield pickup by Angry Smurf. Just
I'm
needs
happy to see
cover
that they
now.
haven't like rolled over and given up after losing all those caps to F-Huck and Hunts.
Great resiliency for sure.
I mean, always sad when a team gets frustrated and just stops playing and stops trying and like loses their composure.
Oh
It's
no!
not one of those. Oh no! Bad throw. Cairo wants
doing?
it. Hunt wants it. Dimitsu wants it.
Oh!
Cairo prevails at
Great
the end.
shot.
But Silverstar is there. Okay, thank goodness. So now, hopefully, Thanatos can show us better. No, F-Huck with another Impact Nitron.
Yeah,
Gets the return. Makes it 4. 1
So,
point to go.
I just want to point out that I think the difference between Cairo grabbing that and F-Huck grabbing that was reach. If Cairo was running reach, he would have had that flag.
Reach is obviously a very important perk to run a lot of your players, but it just depends. If you're going to run, Juggernaut offense or, generator clearing, were you going to use reach a lot? Like it's a kind of a sacrifice you're making to make your job, better in certain situations than others.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to run reach normally, but it's a very valuable perk. If the other team is running it, you pretty much have to have that perk.
And I love the sort of the flavor, the style, the variety of the teams. They have Infiltrator on one side, Sniper on the other. They have 2 Technicians on one side, not on the other. So it's just cool to see them trying different things and how those mesh together or don't. F-Huck on that same crazy...
And he's got
fast he's going.
great speed. Look at this. Pushing up to
just crazy.
360.
And his stand is not quite clear.
They should be hip to this.
Looking for it. Gets away.
So I think he's gone here.
His flag is back.
And
Just waiting to see if Prototype can waddle back up this hill in time to stop it, but I don't think so.
Ivan's
is going too
coming
fast.
in as well.
Ivan's there. Good. Okay.
But he grabs.
Oh, look at that crazy loop-de-loop he did, F-Huck. Like I said, man, you can do
awesome.
that stuff on this map. It's going to be
That
a lot
is
of fun
so
to
cool.
see. I mean, Tribes is like part shooter. Oh, missiles on Ivan. That's not good. Runs out of fuel, I think. Either way, though, I mean, Tribes is part racing game, part shooter. You really have to sort of get the flight simulator stuff down, the trick shots, the loop-de-loops, 360s. That's the fun stuff.
Wow,
F-Huck goes
great
down to the
shot by
backfield.
Angry Smurf.
Furio's looking for the
Another
return.
classic MA.
No, you suicided
Oh!
too early.
Why?
Fury
Oh,
Fire still
Fury gets it.
Good job though by Fury to get the return anyway.
I'm
But there's
so
an immediate
happy to
chain
see
grab.
these MAs. This is awesome. This is Tribes.
There was a chain grab by Hunts though. There was no one really stopping him from being on the stand, so the flag is back loose again. Prototype could get the kill here, looking for it. He's sort of jousting a little bit with, oh, another
Nice punt.
He punts it, but there's no one really in range, I don't think. Prototype can probably get there first.
This is an
Let's
awkward
see.
spot for the pickup on the other
Last
side of the hill.
second. No, Prototype's not in position. No!
Oh!
Sunfire has got that flag secure. And
The
that flag is
thrust pack
dropped.
there.
Nemesis gets the return off Fuhrer.
Oh, wow.
So, and Silverstar keeps the flag alive, but Cairo is there, and that crazy brute. 2 brutes now on the Thanatos side. I can't believe it. Faith and Cairo.
Nice.
Gets that
Frizzr
kill.
needs to get this. I'm trying to fractal
And
him.
DJ Faith is gonna brute grab. Come on, buddy. Do it. You can do it. Keep going.
Wow,
Oh,
and
he
Cairo
punts it
takes
away.
him out. What?
Wow.
Oh, no!
Silverstar with the clutch snipe, and the
Just
fruit grenade
take it
goes
out.
off. The Fractal is shooting laser lights everywhere.
Oh, man.
And Ivan finally gets the flag he was trying to return 5 minutes ago back on his stand.
Great. That was... I don't even... What just happened?
Silly tribes. Silly tribes. Okay, Diamond Sword is stabilized again. And I'm sure F-Hug's kind of infuriated by that because he ran that flag like 5 minutes ago before it was lost.
I need to take a breath for a second here. That was ridiculous.
F-Hug is loose with no HP. Suicides on the cliff.
Suicides.
Hooray!
That's the problem with speed, guys. Pancakes.
Yeah. Splat you go. Prototype coming from the side. Will he run a real route? No, Angersurf runs it before he can get it. But they cleared the stand out. That's the important thing. They've finally got an offensive momentum going. They've got people clearing the stand in time. Angersurf is halfway home, but he's got a missile on him now.
He's got good speed, though. I think he should be able to make it around these hills.
Missile,
So-
missile, missile. Where is it?
Yeah, that's not to do.
Going kind of
That'll
slow,
run into the
actually.
hill.
I think it just bailed out. It just like gave up. That missile has no life left. Okay. It gave up and suicided itself. No, I
Man.
saw blow up. It's done.
He's got pretty... He had okay speed, but this is taking a long time. Like, I said this before, but this is a big map.
It's a big map, but also he lost some speed. His
First
overall
cap?
speed.
First cap?
Yay!
Yeah!
Thanatos is not out of this game yet. We still have 12.5 minutes to go, half the map time remaining. They can still make it up, tie it up if they want to. Just try hard, believe in yourself, believe in the heart of the cards. There goes Silverstar. He's gonna die right away. And
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I don't know. Ibn is looking for the flag, but there's really nobody running a concerted effort on the blue flag. Nazvan holding the fort down pretty well against all the red attackers.
Can we just talk about how you said believe in the heart of the cards? Like, that's some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff right there. This is Tribesman.
I just say whatever comes to my mind. I gotta be honest with you. So,
Fair play.
DJ Faith, running that brute. Prototype, ooh, that's kind of slick. Slips away off into the sunset, is gonna go through this arch. Don't pancake, buddy.
That's a good
And
spot for the flag to
now
be.
the pressure's on Boss again. They have to actually flag moving, which is being babysat out here against this building. Not a good spot. Finally runs out of time. And Prototype's about halfway home on this, like you said, a big map, long route. He's gonna have to sort of watch out for this lava here.
Mopsy takes out the Mitsu, so Red Nemesis and the Infiltrator here will be going for that. Oh, he exposes himself though. F-Huck!
But not in vain. F-Huck gets away, all of his HP.
Great
Kojito
speed
misses the
again.
snipe. Kojito is now taking a station on top of the base instead of the volcano, so that's going to be limiting his range. They're now pretty stable on the red side, the Thanatos side.
That was
Silverstar is
interesting.
just about dead. What happened?
F-Huck just dropped it.
Ibn was there but could not get a play off. Sunfire's going to keep it alive. Let's see here. Angry Smurf is on return duties probably after running a...
Trouble.
I guess an
DJ
emergency
Faith
route.
gets it.
Hunts on the Impact Nitron is trying to get the flag drop, but plenty of red guys keep going.
Alright, so a stable standoff.
So how do we
Normalcy.
resolve a standoff in this map? Do you hold it in the gin room like Air 51 does? Do you put
With-
it on the flag stand? Do you hang out near your turrets and repair them?
Honestly,
What do you
with,
think?
With concussion grenades, I really don't like turtling in this game. They've got a bunch of assets up there, so I don't mind them holding at the flag stand on this map.
I tried to hold a flag in a base one time, and I got Impact Nitron like you said, but I think that what Air 51 probably did is they put force fields up, and they sort of hid their flag carrier deep in a nest of defense so that you're having to fight past heavies to get the flag back, and that was just no good for you.
That's interesting. Maybe, can Yeah, interesting strategies by Boss here with the grab cycle.
Well, I saw somebody sniping on a grab cycle one time. One grab cycle driver and then one sniper in the back. Kind of silly, but it's okay.
Yeah, I remember that. I think
I
it
think
was
if you should run a grab cycle, just to make people laugh.
Looks like Boss gonna get this return. Yep. So Angry Smurf, no. So Boss takes that one 5-1, and they take the series 3-1.
And they did show a pretty dominating, performance in terms of the scores as we went on. They got better and better as they found their groove. So Thanatos definitely not, the worst Renegades players ever, but Boss has got
We're
leg up on them.
judging you.
Renegades was not the area that I knew. I know Boomerman